What's up, YouTube? It's Dreas, aka DJ Anti-Zero, and I am back to discuss a few things with you guys. One, my big surprise. No, I'm kidding. What I really want to discuss with you guys, well, at least one of the things I want to discuss with you guys about, is I have about, I'm going to say a number, because who knows what's going to happen. But I will say that I have a couple of tracks that will satisfy me and hopefully you guys for the next couple months. Meaning that starting this month, I won't say when, every month I will have a track available for you guys to listen to. What does that mean? That means Dreas is working. I have some stuff to drop. Yay! This month I actually have. Do I reveal that? Do I reveal the number of tracks? What the good plus is, I should say, is that because I have plenty of tracks, I have room to now do other records with less time, like less constraint, I should say. And I'm gonna take the week I don't have work to just make beats, make more music. My goal is to get 5 records done additionally on top of what I already have that week, and obviously do TikTok and dance videos. And excuse me, I would drop 1 or 2 DJ mixes. I have a lot of free time. Like, my job is because of winter break and because I work at the school for about a week, and I want to say 3 days. I won't necessarily be working. My coworker said I could come in 3 of those days that week because he will be there, and I'm thinking about taking that idea, or at least that offer. So I'm definitely in the mental space to do that. But as far as the other days, Christmas Day is going to be heavy promotion, especially with the amount of tracks I'm releasing Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. After that, I definitely thought about hanging out with my best friend and having to hang out with her in a couple of weeks. So it's like a day, go over there, chill, hang out, then come back, get back to the grind. Then, yeah, I don't really have much other stuff. This weekend, I do want to do a photo shoot, and I have a couple photo shoots in mind. Now, here's the thing. I believe I have 2 people scheduled for a photo shoot. One said they were going to potentially be out of town, so they probably won't be really around for the shoot at all. But the other one, I don't necessarily have a plan for her. I believe we're most likely doing an outside shoot. If I do an inside shoot, I don't want to use my room because I don't like. One, this is a very small space, and 2, this room is at best suited for 3 people. And I don't like having escorts in a small environment. Like, in the photo room downstairs, it's perfectly fine having an escort or 2. Even outside, it's fine with having 2 or 3. My room, no. It's fine for 1. It's big enough for 1, especially if you're the same height as me. Yeah, definitely 1. Because the ceiling, like, when you go to a room and you feel it's big mainly from the ceiling, if the ceiling gets too close to your head, the room itself feels small, no matter how what width or length of the room is. If the ceiling doesn't feel high enough, it doesn't feel like it's a big enough room. Which case, kind of the point for my room. Like, I can put my hand up into the ceiling. Not even like straight up, but like enough to bend my arm and touch. And I can already touch the ceiling. And that's, to me, is too low for me to feel as though it makes it unease when there's more than one person here. It's just that type of small. other than that, I have that idea, well not idea, but I have that shoot. Then I personally am doing my own shoot. I'm personally going to try to do a Christmas shoot of my own, and then do a product shoot. I actually have some chocolate, hot chocolate, candy canes. I'm wondering if I should run back to Dollar Tree and get them mini trees, and potentially find me. What I'm gonna do is use the white pop up. Let's just say giant reflector that I have. I'm gonna use the white side of it, put it on the table, and then do a down shot of it. And I'm also gonna try to do one like straight out. We're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully it goes very well. Probably gonna get like 2 trees. Now thinking about it, I have a Santa hat downstairs. I do have a tree. It's pretty big. It's a white tree. Not like big, but you guys can't. I guess bigger than this. Like not so big. Is what you would say. Pause. But big enough for that type of setting. So then that's my idea for that. So Christmas time, I definitely have some surprises for you guys. Some that's already completed, some that's gonna take, this weekend to get done. Now the reason why I'm doing it this weekend, because that's when I have the most free time to actually do stuff. Like, see me doing this. I work from like 1 to 8. For me to do a photo shoot and other things all in one day, it's going to require me to either wake up. Crap. It's going to consider me waking up either earlier than expected, or because right now it's 12 hours. I go to bed. I gotta stop sleeping for 12 hours, or at least laying in bed for 12 hours. This is when I wake up, it just becomes a problem. It's like, yo, what am I doing? And then like, all right, you're just supposed to do this. As soon as I get up, I'm like, but I don't have to do it. I think it's the have to do it part that kicks in. It's like, I don't have to do it. I don't have to get ready. And I'm already on my phone and whatnot. I'm adjusting parts of my life. I'm adjusting. New stuff. Oh, speaking of new stuff, I got, and I'll grab this. These. Now, these are Soul earbuds. I'm not going to take them out because they actually activate as soon as you take them out the thing. This case charges, obviously, the earbuds, but the special thing about this that I like is that this case is a 3,000 milliamp battery, pretty much saying that I can just take the case. I don't have to plug it up for a couple of days. Put the AirPods. I knew I was gonna say it. Put the Souls in here from time to time, and this case itself has 150 hours of usable charge, as far as I'm aware. So, and then the earbuds last, I believe, it's 6 hours. I can't remember exactly. Could be higher than that. But they're Sync Pros, Soul Sync Pros, if you're wondering that. And I got the bundle, so I got a little speaker to go with it. I might sell it because it's not like OD powerful, but it's like something nice comparative to this. This actually has more bass than the speaker that came with it. So they're probably gonna get rid of that. Probably. We'll see. I would like another small speaker or something a bit larger with heavier audio that can outreach. Had something like that, but got fucked up, and yeah, it's happened. Other than that, what else do I want to tell you guys? First of all, the Black Clover community. Oh my god. I went in there for 2 seconds on Crunchyroll, and I was like, yo, the new villain voice don't sound right. And then all of a sudden I got 50 comments. Some agreeing, some are like, yo, he's too laid back and chill. Like, it fits his voice. And I'm like, for somebody that has a huge build-up in the anime, I'm like, oh, he's a demon this, he's a demon that, he's a demon inside of him. He took over, like, massacred X amount of a country, and he's extremely powerful, and we gotta take him out. All that build up for episodes, from like, I want to say like good 40 episodes. I could be wrong about the number of episodes, but it was a lot of episodes. For all that build up, and for his voice to come out as if he's like a, what do they call the characters? That's like, not side characters. I guess you could say side characters. I was more looking for like the non-caring characters, NPC. Is it NPC? Non-playable characters. I was thinking about those, but to disagree is like, if you're asking me what I was looking forward to, I was looking for like a Madara type voice. I was looking for something that's go like, ooh, he's about business. But nah, this one is like, yo, I'm chill laid back. Like, I don't know if he's on that vibe where like I'm gonna fuck some shit up, but like he's chill laid back. I'm hoping that the demon voice, we get the demon voice like on some like, because I was expecting like Madara, like not Madara's actual voice, but like Madara type of voice, because I wanted something that's like, yo, I'm gonna teach you guys a lesson. Like, I'm a very genius type level. Like, I wanted him to have that type of genius etiquette evilness to him. This doesn't give me that vibe. It gives me he's a supportive villain, which technically he is, if you're looking at it from the side of he has a demon in him that, talks. But hey, each his own. Other than that, know your worth. Watched the Need to Know podcast, and I was interested in the headline of women that always talk about what makes them happy, but not what makes them horny. And if you want to reinterpret that, and this is my speculation or my interpretation on it, what makes them, what's the words? Pretty much in the sense, what can make them be around versus what makes them stay. And that's the way I interpret it. And better meaning to that would be, let me change my posture. Better meaning to that would be, oh, she comes over, time to time to time. Kind of like in a friend zone vibe. That would, in theory, makes her happy. So then to make her stay is her then now sleeping over and slowly actually moving herself in. Not, I'm staying a night or two and then I'm leaving and then I'll come back a week or so, etc. Like, things that make them stay. And even with that, it still comes down to the type of woman, because if the woman doesn't match what you're worth, then obviously she's not staying, because just because you have some type of worth doesn't mean she's going to stay. It's know your worth, because now it helps fit more description of what you want and what you want within the woman and what you want in your life. And within the podcast, they were just like, oh, I'm going to test them still. Like, I kind of still want to test them. It's like, bro, like, you will work hard for you to want to test them? Nobody here for that. I ain't here for that, but nobody's here for that. I'm turning this way because I'm so used to the mic. And I don't have to, but. So that's pretty much all I have. That's all I wanted to just really discuss with you guys. In case you get to see my hair straight from the shower. The funny thing is, I feel like I had the same amount of hair for months, and it hasn't grown. I didn't want to say comb it out. It should be like up here since it's been like, I want to say a year and some change since I had. I want to say a lot more hair, not than this, but than I normally have. And the last time I cut my hair, or even had a haircut, August? Yeah, August. Last time I had a haircut was in August, because it was my best friend's birthday. And I want to look nice, and I believe that was the last time. Yes. Unless it was a party in September that I may have cut my hair. Other than that, I have not cut my hair since August. I can't remember if there was something in September that made me cut my hair. The last party I remember doing, I don't think I cut my hair. So, yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, thank you guys for tuning into this. Just a little vlog, just chatting, letting you guys know that I got some things planned and something that's been on my mind. Trying to figure out how to have self-worth. I guess the easiest way, rather than just looking it up on Google and typing in self-awareness, etc., would be just knowing what you want in life, and from every aspect. Meaning, do you want an apartment solely? Do you solely want a house? Do you want to have an apartment, then a house? Do you want to have kids? Do you want to have this, have that? And then on top of that, then what's your weakness? Are you a procrastinator? Are you timely mannered? Are you organized, etc.? All those things. And the sad part is, it doesn't have to be on a fancy level. Now that Loki mentioned it, it doesn't have to be on a fancy level. But it's knowing yourself and not pandering to somebody else when they involve themselves into your life. I guess a good example of that would be having some friends and then finding out they drink, but you don't drink that much. But now you're either pandering to drinking more because you're around them versus staying to yourself, which is nothing wrong with, at least in my perspective, pandering to said other person. It's more of how much of a pandering you're planning on doing and how much you're going to allow that to affect you. 1%, 2%, like, okay, maybe I'm going to go ahead and start drinking a bit more with the guys. That's changing mindset. Versus I'm going to start drinking more with the fellas and then sleeping late and then not working out no more. And then all that domino effect that's going to trail on is the problem, and the reason why this knowing your worth is here. Because once you have that domino effect, you no longer know your worth, because you're not having some type of rule set for yourself that you need to set and let others know this is what you set for yourself. So yeah, that's all I have. That's it. I'm done. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.